Hey, what's up guys? It's Max coming to you guys from Coleman INFINITI with this very beautiful 2018 BMW X3 M40i. And I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour of this car. Now, to begin things off, the M40i is the highest model for the X3. And it's a very low mileage car, considering it only has around 3,200 miles, so 3,200 miles. So just visually walking around the car, you can see you've got, of course, these beautiful adaptive LED headlights up front. And moving along over to the side, you have the M Sport wheels, of course, and inside, I hope you guys can see, you have this big blue caliper that comes with this is the M Sport braking system that you get with the M Sport cars. Now, as we walk around, coming to the rear of the car, you can see, of course, you have the M Sport bumpers back here as well. So with that, you get the black chrome exhaust tips, and of course, you can see the M40i badging on the rear trunk lid. Now let's hop into the car real quick. So this is the key fob. It's a standard BMW key, but of course, once again, this being an M Sport car, you have these very beautiful the M colors right here on the side of the key. To lock, you push the BMW button to unlock. The unlock button right there, you can see the mirrors unfolding, your trunk release, and your panic button as well on the key. This car is also equipped with keyless, so if you want, you can go ahead and put the key fob in your pocket. And all you have to do is tap the door handle right here, and you can see the car will go ahead and lock. And to unlock it, you can just grab the door handle, and the mirrors unfold and the car unlocks. Looking inside the car, you can see you have your seat controls right here. This allows you to adjust your side bolsters, your lumbar support, and then your power seat adjustments. As well on the seat, you have this beautiful manual thigh extension, which I personally really like, being a taller person myself. The previous owner of this car also installed a WeatherTech floor mat down there as well. I'm sorry, I apologize, this car hasn't been cleaned, but you can see this car does have a WeatherTech floor mat, which is custom fit for this particular X3. Now inside the car, of course, you have a nice little storage down here, as well as your automatic headlights, which is right there. And then up front, you can see this beautiful digital instrument cluster. So when I go ahead and start the car, you can see everything is digital right there. You have those beautiful animations. Now on the steering wheel, you have your cruise control functions right here. You have your heated steering wheel button right there. To the right, you can control your radio and infotainment functions, so you can scroll through the different audio modes as well as control your volume. You have voice control right here, so if I push that, you get your voice control menu right there. And of course, this being a sports SUV, the M Sport model, you do get these beautiful aluminum paddle shifters mounted behind the steering wheel. Now moving on to the infotainment system, BMW calls this the iDrive. On the older models, they used to only be controlled by this rotary knob right here, so you can control it using this up, down, left, right. You can rotate it, and you can also use this touch. This is a touchpad on top, so when you're inputting destinations in the navigation system, you can just spell out the letters, and the navigation system will be able to read that. You also have a bunch of nice shortcut buttons on here as well to make your life a little easier. But if you don't want to use that, on the newer BMWs, they have gone to a touchscreen system. But if you want to, you can go in here and adjust your radio functions. You can connect your iPhone, USB, you have Bluetooth, of course. You have your navigation right here, very wide screen. And in the vehicle settings over here, you can adjust a variety of the car's different functions, such as all the different LED lighting. I hope you guys can't see it right now, but this car does have interior LED mood lighting. So if you go in here, you can adjust the different ambient lights. So right now it's set to blue. I personally like blue, but you can make it orange, bronze, really whatever you want, green, lilac. Now moving down, you can see, of course, you have auto start stop. So if you push this will turn on and off the auto start stop system to save a little gas. Down here you have your CD changer. Moving down a little further, you have your climate control system down here. Of course, heated seats for both the driver and passenger. It is dual zone, so each passenger can control their own temperature settings. Also moving down, you have your traction control on and off right there. You have your Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro mode. This is BMW's gear selector right here, so you have drive, neutral, reverse, and if you want to put it into sport mode, you can just tilt it to the left, and then you can have manual shiftability through the gear lever or these paddle shifters mounted on the steering wheel. Now coming down here, you have your parking brake, of course, and then you have your auto hold function for your brake. So if you engage this when you come to a standstill or a traffic light, you can keep the car in drive, and this auto hold function will hold the brake for you, so you don't have to keep your foot there holding the brake when you're at a stoplight or in stop and go traffic, but you don't have to worry about putting the car into park. You can kind of catch a glimpse of this blue ambient lighting down there, but I'm telling you, in the dark it's very bright and it's just very beautiful. But as you can see right now, it's very bright and sunny. It's kind of hard to see it right now. Coming into the back seat, you can see there's quite a bit of room back here. You can recline the rear seat if you'd like, but the rear passengers do also get their own little climate control system back here as well, so they can have the auto function, or they can go ahead and adjust the temperatures to make it colder or hotter, adjust the different zones. Finally, we get to the trunk, so let's go ahead and pop this open. It's a power lift gate, of course. And back here you have these little levers on the side to fold down the rear seats to get a little more cargo room. And of course here you have these little rails to, you can move these to hook down your cargo, and they can just hook into whatever place you leave them. Really nice to have. It's a very practical car. And these right here are little grocery hooks, so if you push that, little grocery hook pops out to put your stuff, hang it up. And then to go ahead and close the lift gate, you can push this button right here to close it, and this button will lock the car and close the trunk at the same time. One more thing I should mention back here is since this car is equipped with the comfort access or keyless access, if you have the key in your hand, what you can do is simply walk up to the trunk and kick underneath here, and you can see the trunk goes ahead and automatically opens. So if you have a handful of groceries, that's a very nice feature to have. Or if you unload all your cargo and your hands are tied up, you can walk up, as long as the keys in your pocket or purse, kick underneath here, and the trunk goes ahead and closes itself. So that about wraps it up for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tour of the X3 M40i, and if you guys are interested in this specific car, be sure to come check us out at Jim Coleman INFINITI, located at 10,400 Auto Park Avenue in Bethesda, Maryland, or be sure to check us out at jimcolemaninfinity.com.